morning, it's Jamie and this is Mountain Strong Mom. Today I'm going to be talking about 3 sensory activities that you can do with your child using things you already own. Like actually things you already own, not like the trip to Hobby Lobby where you spend like $27 for nothing. Alright, number 1, sensory bag. So sensory bag's not a new concept, but you can make it funner by putting it on the window. Taping it to the window when you're done after you've filled it with hair gel, expired hygiene products. I used a Neutrogena scrub that didn't work for my skin. Put that in there, little hair gel, thicken it up, worked great. Or conditioner with some hair gel, like it makes your hair itch. Like you have all these bottles that you can't get rid of but don't work for you that you hoard, or maybe I just hoard. I don't know, but use some of those. It's a good use for it, right? And then you stick in like your shells, your deer corn, your beads, all kinds of little thingies, and then you tape it onto the window, and then they can have a ball with it, and it's like really exciting, like more exciting than it would be on the window, like looking through the glass, than just kind of in their hands, I would say. So that's my first sensory activity. My second is sensory bottles. So sensory bottles are all over Pinterest. There's like a million ways to do them. And after trying a couple and failing, this is what my recommendation is for you. So find any kind of pop bottle. I use Mountain Dew because I love Mountain Dew. What's your favorite drink? I'm curious. So I took off the coating on the outside with some rubbing alcohol. Got most of the sticky off. Probably not all of it, but most of it. And then I filled it halfway with hair gel. Like the cheap hair gel, like the 97 cents one, not like good hair gel. Like halfway, and then halfway with water, and then threw in my little charms and my shells and sequins and all kinds of other stuff, and then closed it off with some super glue. Now when you do that, make sure your lid is completely dry, and then that's dry too. You're going to want that all to be dry. Now when I did a half and half mixture, it was really thick and hard to move. Really good for like an I Spy sensory activity. Have you seen those on like the interwebs where you like have like your little pad of like a frog, a sailboat, whatever, and it's in the thing, you have to find it? That would be really great, but if you're not doing that, it's really kind of heavy and hard to shake. So if you do 1/4 hair gel and then 3/4 water, you get a much more liquidy sensory bottle, and a lot of people use them as like timeout timers, where like you wait for all the glitter to fall. This is like a really good use for that because it's quick, but it's not too quick with like the glitter moving and settling at the bottom. So I'll recommend that. 1/4 to 3/4 water. Number 3, paint in a bag. Now paint in a bag is a super like simple little activity you can do in the morning, throw together real quick, not a big deal. I like those. I like to keep it easy like that. So I found it's a lot easier if you use like a piece of cardboard and then like a coloring sheet like taped to the top of it, and then put your paint on it, like your big globs of paint, and then you slip it in the Ziploc bag, close the bag up, tape it to their high chair, have them wiggle their little hands all over it and roll out the paint. You can also give them like balls or brushes to like use as tools for their painting without like making a mess. I think that creates a much more interesting piece of art that you can scrapbook with, you can make thank you cards with, make art out of it. A lot more visually interesting than like thin paper that's been like soaked through with paint that doesn't look as good at all. But using the better quality like coloring book paint, or not coloring book, coloring book paper with paint looks a lot better. Another thing you can do is just get like a piece of construction paper and a little bit of water and like one of those sponge brushes and have them paint, and it like turns two-tonal. My kid just really wanted to eat the sponge, but if your kid would be more interested in painting that way, I would definitely suggest it. Like super easy. Construction paper, tape, little sponge brush. You could probably use a normal brush depending on how much water you wanted to give them access to. Well, those are my 3 sensory activities, and I hope you do them with your child today, tomorrow, next Tuesday maybe. Live your best life. Have a wonderful day.